First of all, a huge, massive thanks to all the Canberra Declaration supporters and all those who put in a submission into the current Senate inquiry, which finishes on Monday the 17th, I might add, close of business Monday the 17th, who put a submission already in. But if you haven't, it's time to do so. We have a facility. It's in the email. You can click the links, and it's very easy to put your submission in, and your submission will go to the Senate inquiry. Your submission will go to your local federal member, whoever he or she may be, and your submission will go to the Prime Minister and also the senators in your state, all the senators in your state. So your voice will be heard in the halls of Parliament. This is a tragedy. What is happening in Canberra with the Calvary Hospital, which has been started by the Little Sisters of the Poor, who came out from England in the 1880s to look after and care for the poor in Australia. And they've established an incredible network of hospitals all across Australia. And this is a beautiful hospital. And you know what? In 12 months' time, they're going to knock it down. It just gets worse. The more you hear about it, the more tragic it is. So the ACT government objected to this hospital because it refused to kill babies and refused to kill old people for euthanasia. And they wanted it out of the way. They wanted to take it over. And so they've confiscated it without proper due process, without an inquiry, without anything else. So what we're asking for, the Senate's asking for, is an inquiry into this travesty, into this injustice. This is more like communist China. This is more like Nazi Germany than anything I've ever seen in my whole life. And it's a tragedy that, in my mind, that's unspeakable. And we have to make a stand. We have to support our Catholic brothers, because if we don't, who will? And guess what? Any church in Australia could be at risk. Any Christian organisation, any charity could be at risk. And that's why we have to stand together and speak up and get a submission in. I'd like for you to hear from Father Tony Percy, who's a very close friend of the Canberra Declaration, and he can give you an update on what's happening from Canberra itself. Here we go, Tony.
And again, thank you. You'll see my submission and you'll be able to make your own submission, make it a little bit briefer. But if you're up for it, go for it. It'll be a good thing to do, to let the politicians know they're not going to get away with this behaviour anymore, and in any other jurisdiction across the country. Which brings me to the last point this afternoon, and that is that I said to you right from the start, this is just the beginning, not the end.
Well, as Tony said, this is not the end. It's just the end of the beginning. And we need to keep making a stand. And what we're asking you today, in particular, if you've sent your submission out, is to send this email and this video to 3 friends. Not 10 friends, not 20 friends, just 3 friends. But make it personal, and then send a text or make a phone call and encourage them to make a submission too, because together we can make a difference. This is all about numbers. It's very good if you can personalise your submission. It's very good if you can ask your friends to make their own subject heading and make their own wording up. But we have made it easy for you. The wording's there, and you can adjust it as you feel, and you just click a button and off it goes to all those people in the Parliament, and they need to hear your voice, and we need to make a stand. So please, send a submission in today. Don't wait. And then send off this email with this video inside it and send it to 3 or 4 friends. Look, you can send it to more, but you can send it to at least 3. I'm going to do that. I'm praying you will do that, and God bless you. Thank you so much.